Welcome back to MiamiBrosPod. I'm Gio,
I'm Nate.
and now we're going to be talking about our second episode here today, why you should never date in college.
Facts.
So to start off with this episode, I'm going to start off with something, a personal story, I should really say, starting from high school. So anyone who's watching this from high school, you probably wondered how my situation ended and things like that. So we're going to do a very brief overview, something that Nathan has even heard all full stories of. Lots of people never really heard the full stories of it here. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it, Nate.
All right, cool.
All right. Let's see where to get started here. All right. So it was a Thursday night. I don't know if I got off work or something like that. I don't even know if I was working at the time. This is like right after high school. Thursday night, I got home, and I get a text message. I'm trying to remember. I'm like 80% sure what it was. It was something along the lines of like, I have to tell. Yeah, I remember exactly. It was, I have to tell you something. Please don't be mad at me.
Infamous sentence. Don't be mad. That's actually
Yeah.
All right, continue.
So I was like, I literally said, of course, I won't be mad unless you cheated on me. That's literally what I said, word for word. And the person was like, what did they say? It was like, I'd rather just talk about it in person. Yeah, that's what they said. They said, I really just want to talk about it in person. So at that moment, my heart dropped, of course. I'm sitting in my room. I'm like, wait a minute. What you mean by that? So I start overthinking. And I asked directly, Nate, I was like, did you cheat on me? I asked directly, did you?
Man, I couldn't do that. I'd be crying practically.
Nah.
No.
No. Yeah. So, I asked her directly, did you cheat on me? Again, I just want to wait until tomorrow. So, best believe, Nate, I didn't get any good sleep that night. Barely could sleep. Next day comes. It's Friday. Now, this is why I said something about the date earlier, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow would actually be, all right, first of all, I don't care about it too much, right? But I remember the date because this is one of the darkest memories of my life. Tomorrow will be the 5-year anniversary of the day I found out. That's why I said this is a good time for us to talk about this, Nate.
What are the odds of that? That's actually insane.
Yeah.
5 years, bro.
September 14th, the day I found out, the night where that situation happened, and September 15th is the official day I kind of found out there. So anyways, fast forward the next day, I had a test at college at BC, and I didn't care about it. Absolutely. I was the first person done, Nate. I put A, B, C, D, whatever, everything, and I walked out. Yep, it was a test day. There was no way I was going to be focused, So I went ahead, and I got picked up from their parents to go to the house, right? So after some time, the father left and left us alone to talk about it. Now, I want to pause here in the story time, and we're actually going to go back a few times. Right, so when this person was moving to college, I went with them, right? I won't say that our relationship was perfect at the time. There was a couple things that was rocky, for sure. And it wasn't until later where kind of like apologies came, but it don't even matter because the person is extremely petty now, so ended up being blocked. But anyways, so I went there to the college with them, with the family, went to the dorm and everything like that, unpacked everything, went out to eat, said goodbyes, and I wasn't really like, sad or anything. I'm like, all right, this is going to work. We had lots of things planned, Nate. Like, I'm telling you, like, even talking about, like, moving in together and stuff like that. All that stuff, But the problem is, and this relates back to the story time of why you should not date in college, is that if you date somebody that's been sheltered their whole life, that's never had a taste of freedom, and then you throw them into college with no restrictions. Anybody can come in the dorm at any time. And trust me, women feel the same way as men. They go through all those kind of feelings. Things are bound to happen. Anyone who's watching in high school and you have a college relationship, please end it, especially if you're not going to the college with them. If you're going to the college with them, it's okay. But if you're not going to two different colleges, especially if they are sheltered and never went anywhere by themselves until you came into their life, then I suggest for you to never do that in your life. Focus on yourself. Focus on what the hell you want to do after college, because anything from that will be better for you than to focus on a college relationship. So let's go back and let's fast forward again. So I found out, and I'm not gonna go into all the details because that was some real dark, sad stuff. But I found out a little bit of information. Found out that it wasn't everything. Like first, I realized it was just something small like a kiss, and I realized it was something else. A little bit after. So that's when I, got pretty upset. I called friend. I called my best friend at the time. Called somebody else I don't talk to at the time. And I was just venting about it. I was like, I can't believe this. Like, I was very mad, Nate. Like, I was heated. So after some time, the situation ended really. The one thing that I kind of regretted, Nate, Nate, is that the day where we officially told the parents, Nate, it was on her dad's birthday. And they were kind of like having the party. Yeah, I feel that's the only thing I really felt bad about. But at the time, I was literally 18 years old.
Yeah, he was young.
I'm young. I'm not going to say that I was a perfect person at 18. I know everything right from wrong.
Wait, the day that they
No,
picked you up,
Yeah.
they didn't know? Oh, they didn't know?
No, they didn't know.
They just
They didn't know anything was wrong. They didn't know anything was wrong until we brought it up to them.
Okay. Gotcha.
The day of the birthday. I don't remember how long. Probably was like around a week or something from there.
See, I thought he knew, and he just left y'all there to talk.
No one knew.
Gotcha.
No one knew. But when they didn't know, when we did tell them, it was pretty much just like we have to like talk and figure out like what we're going to do kind of thing, right? So, wow, this is a part that's kind of foggy. And the crazy thing is, Nate, I wanted to still be in that relationship. Yep.
Damn,
I don't think I told anyone that.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that deep.
I didn't think I told anybody. Even after that, I was pissed for some time. But I still wanted to be in a relationship. And as weird as it sounds, I think I was the one actually asking still after that to still be in that relationship, Nate. Even after what happened, I still wanted to be in a relationship with the person. But they were telling me no. They wanted to, do whatever, do their own thing, whatever. So had to move on from there.
Damn.
But then, when you learn pieces of information later about the exact details of what happened and who it was with, and you find out that it's someone that you think it's someone they just met, but you realize it's someone they actually knew before from their high school. It's just like from the previous high school. It bothers you a different kind of way. Now, one thing I will say what happened in that situation is that once people found out, a lot of people were attacking her. I don't know if you remember that, Nate.
Vaguely, actually.
Vaguely, yeah.
I didn't know other people besides our group.
Yeah, lots of people. No, yeah, besides the group.
Wait, I seen a picture of her and her boyfriend today, not too long ago. Is that the same person?
Yeah, it should be the same person. His name should be.
I don't remember his name, but I know
his nickname is Scoob, and we're gonna get into how I know a lot of information about him. But yeah, his nickname is Scoob. But yeah, where was I going with this?
I cut you off, but
Yeah,
you
you
were
did.
talking about it was somebody that she knew already before.
Yeah, someone that she already knew, whatever. So after some time passed, I was depressed as hell, Nate. I was hella depressed. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember how depressed I was, Nate?
No, I knew you were mostly angry though. I didn't know the depressed side.
Nah,
I
was-
didn't know the depth of this actual story.
Yeah.
And
See,
how
a
you
lot of
actually
people
felt.
don't know how bad it was. Only a few people know how bad it was. I was at the darkest point in my life after that breakup. A couple months after that breakup. Sad as hell. I remember, I think the week after that happened, there's two people that I was friends with. And for reasons I'm not even going to talk about, we're not friends anymore because they pretty much know what they're done. But at the time, we were very close. And I called them. And, bro, tell me, I used to work at Pollo at the time. I'm outside taking orders. I'm taking a customer's order. I started crying. Nate.
Oh.
I was crying lots of time that night, Nate. I could barely get through my shift. It got so bad that they had to come and support me outside, and like just talk to me time to time, just sitting in the car while I'm working outside. That's how bad it was.
They gotta send you home at that point. But
Yeah. Nah, they were definitely not sending me home. So, yeah, Nate, it was very.
wow.
You good?
Yeah, I'm just. It keeps turning.
Oh no, it's
Dim.
good to keep recording. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a very depressing moment, and it lasted for months. But like how Nate said, it wasn't just depression. It was anger. It was lots of anger.
I know about that part. Yeah.
So we were all going to BC at the time,
Hmm.
and there was our boy Roderick. He was the only one who had a car at the time.
Yep. Mr. Rod.
And I had gathered a whole bunch of information. Campuses, places, names, numbers. Trust me, Nate. I gathered a whole bunch real names. I just forgot his real name, to be honest. I had a whole book of it. I had a whole book of it.
You didn't show the book.
Yeah,
part.
I had a whole book. I sent it in the chat one time, like years ago. We don't remember it. And it was like a whole list of information. Yeah, it was that much. Like I wanted to get even for sure. So what happened was, again, I didn't have a car at the time, and I was like, talk to my boy Rod. I'm like, yo, I will pay you to take us to FAU. He was like, yeah, sure, whatever, bro. You know, Roger being stupid as hell. We didn't go. We ended up at Wendy's, I believe. It was me, Roger. You were there, right?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I did have a car then. I had my Civic.
I think you were stingy at the time.
I ain't like, you're probably right.
So, anyways, yeah. So I was like, yo, Rod, I'll pay you for it. So we're all chilling at Wendy's, and Rod's like, oh no, I'm like, yo, Rod, let's go. You know? He's like, bro, you was serious about that? I was like, yeah, bro, I was dead serious. Like, if I had a car at that time, best believe, for years, I remembered exactly how to get there, and I had a whole plan how to get through, like, get inside the building and everything. Like, trust me, like.
Very diabolical. It was kind of
very
scary, but
diabolical. Like, the things I was finding out and researching was crazy. But,
showed me a different side of you. I was like, oh,
yeah.
don't mess with you, clearly.
Dark times for real. But no, after some time, you know, I moved on, you know, for sure. I think, so that happened, shoot. I don't know how long ago that was.
Probably September through November.
No, I know it was September through a couple months after that I met this other person. And when I met the other person from there, I mean, I was already like recovered from it and everything like that. I was starting to get better. You know, there's gonna be times where you're down or whatever, but once I met that person, everything was great from there. I was able to actually regain myself a bit, so, and I've been solid from there. But since then, you know, you would think that, you know, you try to end things on like a positive note overall. And I still get, well, not recently now, but I still get reached out to for a lot of dumb situations
from that person. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
definitely over the years, saying like, "Oh, stop telling people to reach out to me." I'm like, this was like, first of all, I never told anyone to reach out to her. I actually told them to stop. But the crazy thing is, this is probably like around like a year after now. I'm in my own situations now, and I'm getting that kind of text. I'm like, all right, come on now. Do you really think that we care about you that much? That all this time passes, I'm still going to try to find people to... I don't give a damn about that. Come on now. I moved on and lived my life by
that
then.
girl head was boosted after y'all started dating. It was
Yeah.
insane.
I will say that for sure.
And I'm going to be honest. Nobody in the group liked her. And only because she was Gio's girlfriend that we actually tolerated her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you knew that.
Yeah, I already knew that.
She was a lot to handle.
No, she
and to
definitely
deal
was.
with. But, yeah, so, you know, he's our boy, so we got to do sacrifices sometimes. But he's not doing justice in the details. So I'm going to tell you my POV of when this happened.
Gotcha, okay.
He said it was September around that time, and I'm pretty sure this was my freshman year of college, right? It was freshman year? Or
Yeah, it was freshman year. Yeah.
Okay,
This
so
was right after high school.
I just turned 19, and it's funny because I am also a sheltered child who didn't get a lot of freedom. When that's a story in itself. I'm also a church kid also, so you know the saying about those kids.
The worst.
Yeah. And was she a church kid also, or she was just sheltered?
I don't remember if she went. I don't think she. I mean, they were a Christian family, but I don't think they really went to church. But sheltered, 1,000%.
Well, I know exactly I was in the same boat, kind of, just not cheating on people. Anyway, so it was like freshman year of college. I was in class, some math class or whatever it was, and I get a text in the group chat, "Yo, what y'all boys doing right now?" And then I was in class, so I didn't answer because, obviously trying to pay attention. Then Gio called me, and he's like, "What you doing around like 4 o'clock?" And I was like, "Shoot, probably nothing. Getting out of class at like 1, maybe 2. He's like, "All right, well, we're going to take a trip to FAU." And I was like, okay. I didn't put 2 and 2 together at first. I didn't realize he was trying to, I don't know what he was trying to do, to be honest.
I was trying to find the person, to be very honest.
Yeah, eventually I figured that part out. But at first I thought, I was like, oh, okay, we're going to go to college. You go to a different college, see what the girl's talking about. Not for him, though. For everybody else. And then he started sending the plan and also the freaking layout of the whole freaking dorm and how he was gonna get in and how he knew the security guard or how he knew the sketch. Like, bro, when I tell you, it was so
the people at the
diabolical.
front desk. Yeah. How to get in.
It was. I was like, oh wow, he's actually serious.
I
don't
forgot
know
all
why.
about that.
I think, to be honest, I'm a scary person. I don't like doing things out of the blue or out of the norm. So I probably gave him a dumb excuse like, oh, I have work or something. But I didn't go. I don't know if you guys actually did end up.
No, I never ended up getting a chance.
I made an excuse, most likely, knowing my character. And I was like, oh, I can't go because, again, I was sheltered. I've never went past maybe Aventura by myself without my parents. So going to FAU with my friends and potentially doing something very stupid, I was a little scared. I ain't gonna lie. Now, well, no, we're too old now, so I really wouldn't do it now because we potentially could, get a charge. But back then,
definitely not.
back then I was a scary
worth it.
kid. Actually, to be honest, now I'm a scary kid also, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, it was a very diabolical plan. I wish we could call Roderick the head driver. Actually, never mind. Yeah, we can't call him. He's
probably busy.
Yeah, he's in the military right now. Hey, shout out to our troops. But yeah, so he was very serious. And the crazy thing about it is Roger's car seats only 5, and there's 6 of us at that time, I think.
At that time, that was probably 6.
Yeah, 6 of us.
We didn't need 6.
That's true. We didn't need them all, but still, most likely, if they would have went, I probably would have been like, okay, I gotta go now because everybody's going, or I probably would have just chickened out. But either way, 5-seater car with 6 people in there. Only bad can happen, literally. So I guess it's a blessing that you didn't go up there because we don't know what you would have really done. Probably, actually not. No, I don't know what you would do. So.
No, I'm gonna be very honest. It would have been completely on site with that person, no hesitation whatsoever.
Wait, he went to the college too?
Yeah, he went to college.
Okay.
And if this video ever circulates to this person here,
I'm gonna send it to him.
I want to let you know that I know about Gravy Train. I don't know if you remember that, Nate.
What the heck is a Gravy Train?
It was a group. It was a group that he was in. I told you, Nate. I did lots of research. I pieced 2 and 2 together. I saw something. I saw the date, and I'm like, wait a minute. This was just recent. This is the person right here. Once I figured out that. Yep.
Come on, man, get into detail. Tell the people how you figured it all out.
I can't get into how I figured it out.
Okay.
I can't get into it.
Just, can I tell them a little smidge?
All right, so we're back here. I cut that part out because we're not putting it in there.
My
so
fault.
there's going to be a little, you already went through the little cut right there. I'm not putting in how I figured it out. Anyways.
Mark it, 1934.
It's fine. I'll be, editing it, so it's all good. But yeah, so overall, if you're ever in a relationship, if they're going to college and you're not going to be there, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. I want you to think about it. And I want you to also realize, because there's something wrong with this society. Women are the exact same as men. I want to make that very clear. That's something I've learned a while back. They go through the same emotions.
Facts.
They feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
and they're just as frisky. Forgive me, any audience that's little as hell.
Indeed.
They feel the exact same way, and they're on the same timing. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
Same timing. Indeed, they are.
All it takes is temptation.
Literally.
Temptation, boyfriend not around, not seen him for a while. This new person is giving you something new.
And it's only been like, what, 2 weeks? Maybe
It was literally like 2 weeks.
It
was probably just like around 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was just inevitable. It wasn't even like...
Oh, yeah, it was going to happen regardless.
FAU was literally 40 minutes away. Maybe that much. So, I mean, realistically, it's not even long distance.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Think about it.
I mean, it wasn't even that far, but the thing is that she wasn't allowed to have a car for the first year. So it's not like anything she can come see me. But can you believe I was arguing with my mom for me to be able to go take a train to FAU just to go see her? I didn't have a car at the time.
Before you guys were arguing, or you just wanted to see her?
Yeah, no. This is just why I wanted to see her. Like this is before the situation happened when she first started. My mom wouldn't let me because this was before I had a car. So if I had a car at that time, Nate,
we don't know the damage that would have been.
That would have been some devious timing.
Probably would have been seeing you coming out right about now.
Because I would have been there ASAP.
Free him.
At that time, I had no remorse. I had no cares about any consequences. Very serious.
That's a dangerous man right there, bro.
Now I'm older. I don't really care, to be very honest. So, again, going back to the random messages I get from time to time, there was another one, too. There was one about texting. There was another one like, it was like something similar, but like, I don't know. I think like someone was like bothering her for like anonymously or whatever. And I was like, whatever beef you have with people at FAU or whatever, that has nothing to do with me. That's literally what I said. She never responded to the message. She literally never responded to the message. But it ended up with some dumb crap. Ooh, I gotta watch my language. With some retards.
That's even worse.
I'm not gonna curse. And I'm not even gonna get into that situation. But if this video gets to the right people, respectfully, y'all are the dumbest people ever, the fakest people ever, especially Marcus. I'll say his name.
Marcus, damn, forgot about
because
him.
Marcus, let me talk about Marcus for a second. Because I already seen video. Let me tell you how someone's a good friend to you. A good friend is when someone knows and sees the video evidence and kick messages. Oh yeah, I got those kick messages. I don't even remember how I got those kick messages from. Literally, like that was some really crazy stuff.
Yeah, you was on timing for real.
When someone sees at the time, Nate, this is different. At the time, I saw the video. Basically, when I was talking to that person. And they were sending like some kind of pictures. It wasn't anything like news or anything, but it's like kind of like seductive pictures. When I brought it up, it was, I never do that. I would never do that. I saw the messages. Trust me. I already saw the message. This is before me and that person officially started. But it takes a good friend to ignore that person lying to you, and still continually be their friend in their relationship. With them two continually being cool with each other. And every time someone bullies that person, and I'm referring to Marcus, you're one of the only people that ever stands up for him. I just want to emphasize that. So when whatever situation comes, and I have very minimum respect, and that's the only reason why I'm not withdrawing the name. But I'm assuming you heard very stupid information from somebody else where y'all both decided to tag team bad rumors about me. I hope y'all felt like the donkeys y'all are when I had to make a video with the person, with them explaining that they made the whole thing up. And the reason why I bring that up is because, oh, Lord, I'm trying not to curse. They went ahead and reached out to the person from the person from this whole entire story and told them that I'm a woman abuser.
Well,
I don't know if you remember that, Nate.
Allegations right there.
Serious allegations. So then I have this person reaching out to me, basically saying not to involve me in their business and all this other stuff. Nate, you don't understand how pissed off I was.
Yeah.
I was like, you mean so little to me. I don't even understand why you're reaching out to me. I think that was the situation when I ended up blocking her after. I think that was. It was something else after. But I had to find out some information, and that's when I got screenshots. And after I get screenshots, I'm like, okay, so this is what this person is basically saying behind my back. I don't even remember what the fall off with Marcus was directly, actually. But this is what things are being said behind my back. That I've always been a woman abuser. Don't make me. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it. I save everything. I have conversations from all the way in 2018 when I fell out with other people.
Jeez.
Yep.
You don't delete nothing. Fire. I love that for you.
All right, let me look for it here. What the hell is this? It's in my archives. 'Cause I told myself, even if I lose on the phone, it will never be lost on Instagram. All right, let's see. I'm going to read it exactly as it says, Nate. You ready?
Yes, sir.
I tried to tell y'all. Oh, actually, no. This is some other stupid shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to bleep that out. Anyways. He said, I'm not exactly proficient in emotional intelligence. I'm not even sure if I know him as well as I thought I did, which is why I'm here. Yes, as we both know, you were correct on everything. I would really appreciate if you can explain his thought process. To help fix this problem, I need to understand where it stems from. Why is he so goddamn unreceptive to reason? Why does he treat people like this? Everyone I could have think of, you're the only person with the insight required.
Wait, this is
Marcus.
to
To the person from the
okay.
past.
Okay.
Yeah. There's so much things that doesn't make sense with this. First off, this is the same person that was all buddy with me. And we actually had a fall off earlier at a different point. But we came back together. I forgot what it was related to. Let me go to the next one. Because it was something about a woman. Let me see. Oh, yeah. There we go. I honestly don't know where to start. But I'll try to explain what's happening. He's been going around cheating on different girls, lying to cover it. He's spoken to me about it because he probably knows what I'm going to say. He hasn't spoken to me about it because he probably knows what I'm going to say. Someone else that I'm not going to name is the one who told me, and it made me sick to my stomach to hear it. He's dropped out of college and now looks like he's going to jail on an assault charge. Apparently, he got into altercation with a girlfriend and effed her up badly. I need understanding why he would do these things. I can't wrap my head around it. I really want to help him. Every time I've tried, we got him nowhere.
Wow. That's insane.
Can you imagine how two-faced this is? Now, number one, I never hit anyone. Number two, never dropped out of college. I'm sorry if my camera died, but we're going to get back into it. I don't remember where I left off.
You're going to cut that? Huh? You're not going to cut it and then?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah. Yeah, my camera died. So I'm just letting you know because I have to figure out where I was before again. But overall, the spiel that I'm getting into here is that somehow I'm a woman abuser. Somehow I've been going around lying, cheating on different girls. Now, mind you, I'm not even going to talk about, you know what?
Yeah, get into it if you can.
Nah, you know what? No, because I respect this person. No, okay. I don't respect the person, though. I respect their spouse a bit more, or whatever's the ex-spouse, whatever, a bit more than I respect them. So I won't talk about it.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, overall, the situation is apparently I effed up the girl badly. So you know what I had to do, Nate? I had to go ahead, meet up with that girl, and record a video like I'm some kind of celebrity and post it on Instagram. You know what she said in the video, Nate?
What?
She doesn't know where these allegations are coming from, but she stated that she never hit me. And I don't know if she clarified that she was the one. Basically, the situation was she was the one who came in my house. But she just basically cleared up that I never hit her in the first place, and she doesn't know where all those altercations came up. Video of her, nothing on her face.
I ain't gonna lie, I do not remember this part.
Yeah, it was a while back. I still have the video somewhere. But I respectfully, this is going to be one of the only times that I will curse on this podcast. But Marcus, you are a dumbass. The other elf, I don't know. I'm not going to call it elf.
Midget?
No, they're not small. But the other Dumble D, whatever, that apparently told you the information, dumbass as hell. Because I don't know how you guys should get this information that I'm living my life and I don't talk to y'all. So congratulations there. I hope when I tagged y'all saw the video, y'all felt like a real dumbasses too. Respectfully.
Messy. Yes, sir.
I don't give a damn. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I know I kind of went off a little bit of tangent there, but it's the reason why, because that was also related to the situation with that person who continually reaches out to me for dumb shit. Lord help me. I said there's gonna be yeah. Okay. Anyways. So, Nate, do you have anything to add on to that? Because I'm pretty much finished talking about the whole situation. Yeah. That's pretty much why I believe you should not date in college. My personal experience, I'm not going to say that's going to happen every time, but I want you to think about if you really know your spouse. If your spouse is sheltered and has never been outside of the damn life without somebody else, and trust me, I ain't mad. I'm just passionate right now. Trust me, I ain't mad about nothing. Life is beautiful. Life is good. I got everything going for me right now. There's not one damn thing that I said that I wanted to get at 18 or whatever that I wanted to do that I haven't already gotten right now. Making the money I want, have the life I want, everything that I want right now in my life, I got it. I'm blessed. So I got no problem. All of y'all that are wishing on my downfall, keep praying because I'm doing great. I'm doing blessed, and I'm moving out of this damn state pretty soon. So y'all can go ahead and keep hating. Nate, anything else you want to keep saying? You want to say along to that?
Man, you said it all. I couldn't agree more. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to Miami Bros Pod, episode 2. We'll see you next week.
Oh, wait, Nate, we can't wrap up there. What are we going to be going over next week?
College stories?
Another college story? So it'll be your college story?
I can do that.
What is it about?
My heartbreak.
The heartbreak.
Getting women.
Heartbreak and getting a woman. So before we leave y'all, we want to tell you a little funny story about something that happened to Nathan in college.
No, wait. No, I'm going to say that for next week.
Oh, you going to say it for next one?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, we're going to say it for the next one. But to let y'all know, I basically set Nate up. That's the funny thing about it.
I'm glad you admitted that, but okay, cool.
All right. But anyways, thank you all for watching.
Yes.
That will be on the next podcast for sure. And until next week. Oh, by the way, the only reason why we didn't upload it for a little while is not because we're not consistent. We will stay consistent with this. We just gotta get Nate a better podcast, a better microphone now. As you can see, he has the same exact one that I have. So no more white noise, no more weird robot sounds. It's gonna sound real professional now. So
yes. My apologies.
It's all good. All right. So until next time, thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.